first, Dr. Williams,
kind of see
and
the end of the game. So,
and Reverend Ruiz will follow you
we
after.
definitely went through
Please stay
halftime.
standing for the duration of the program.
Okay.
After we're done speaking here, we'll come over to the desk.
We'll get there.
Sign the bill, and then
Okay.
we'll come back
We're
to
good.
the press conference portion. So we're just going to stay up here.
Forecast and then we'll start.
Thank you. Right here? Okay.
Good morning, Senator. Thank you for all your work in assembling this in a moment's notice. How about those sub chairs, huh? Yeah.
Maybe I should take this.
Yeah.
We're going to make a little bit of a half step.
We're gonna hand it off to Cole. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
It's like an elementary school.
Oh yeah. Are you in here?
How are you?
It depends on the format and the location. I mean, like, yeah, I started the legislative session when I have to give my formal address, with the governor. Like, I'm definitely feeling like I gotta get dressed. And then it kind of depends on where we're at. Yeah. And you? All the time? Yeah. Kind of push you in.
All right, everybody, we'll get started in about a minute. So if you can take your seats or find where you want to be, we'll get started. All right, Governor. Yes, you're up. Kicking us off.
Are you ready, crew? Well, good morning, everyone. It's good to see you all. I am so excited to be here this morning to sign 2 bills and to celebrate summer learning. I even read the red suit, so we could be excited, so it's all good. I believe in summer learning programs. Research tells us that high-quality summer programs reduce learning loss and give students a sense of belonging. We know that students who participate in summer learning programs graduate at higher rates and attend school during the school year more often. Students win when they have summer learning opportunities. I also believe that learning to read, as many of you believe, is foundational, and it's the foundation on which students shape their futures. Today, with the passage of these bills, which commit Oregon to 3 summers of literacy-focused summer learning programs, we are following the research on how best to meet this moment for our students. And we are following through on our promise to every young Oregonian to prepare them for the future. There are a lot of folks to thank today, and I want to do some thank yous. First of all, I want to thank the advocates in this room who are here today and other folks who have worked and been members of the House Bill 4082 Summer and After School Work Group. For those of you who don't know, they did a lot of work last year to lead into this session and this accomplishment today. I'm truly grateful for that partnership, and I'm really inspired by their dedication and passion. And I share their vision of a future where every Oregon student is supported year-round and also after school wraps up for the day and after-school programs, because that is what it's going to take to help all of our students be successful. I want to thank our legislative leaders here, Speaker of the House Julie Fahey, President of the Senate Rob Wagner, because to move a bill to this point in session, they have to clear the way to make it happen, and they have to be fully behind it, and they were, and I thank them. I want to also thank Senator Salman and Representative Ruiz, who you'll hear from, who championed the work, particularly their focus on literacy. And thanks to all of the legislative leaders, the school districts, and community partners, we can now break out of the boom and bust cycle of funding, and with the funding and direction of these 2 bills, school districts and community partners are going to be able to plan for this summer and the next 2 summers and beyond. And I also want to thank Representative Susan McLean. She's not here at the moment, she's across the street. She led the charge last year to get us to invest $30 million for this past summer's learning programs. And without her, we wouldn't be here. She's been instrumental in saying we need to have sustainable funding for summer and after school programs. And I really want to thank her for her commitment. So the two bills I'm signing today, House Bills 2007 and House Bill 5047, are going to work in tandem with our school year early literacy efforts, and they will establish a stable program for districts to invest in the resources they need to support students during the summer, year after year. So most of all, this moment is about our students, and by investing in our students, we are investing in Oregon's future, and I couldn't be more pleased with the success today. So thank you. And with that, we have a series of wonderful speakers this morning. We're going to start off, and remember, you're all introducing each other as you go. Dr. Charlene Williams, Director of the Oregon Department of Education.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Governor, for your leadership on this effort, your ongoing partnership and commitment to Oregon students and families, as well as your advocacy for this critical priority of summer learning. We're really excited about another opportunity. The signing of this bill signifies the value that Oregonians have for ensuring students are able to access high-quality summer learning opportunities. Today, we have a lot to celebrate. Thanks to the governor's leadership and the legislature's support of House Bill 2007, we now have $35 million for summer learning this year, along with the security of ongoing multi-year funding. We need to clap for that. So this means that 183 entities are now eligible to receive funding, which is more than double for 2024. In the past, our schools have had to quickly and often very creatively build Rome in a day, shifting their campuses at the end of the school year to provide summer learning opportunities with less than ideal time to plan and prepare. And they have done an amazing job serving our scholars. With this legislation, they won't have to go through that scramble anymore. Schools will be able to begin planning for high-quality summer learning programs in the fall of the prior year, and this will allow them to provide innovative and purposeful and inclusive education opportunities. And they get to hone in and prioritize students who really need the additional support. So long gone are the days of remedial, disengaging summer school. In Oregon, summer is a season for engaging hands-on learning. It's about enriching, high-quality and equity-driven summer programs that are unique, high interest, and designed to promote deep learning. And summer learning isn't just about the results of one season. It's about setting a foundation for continued social, emotional, and academic success. Well-rounded summer learning programs can increase attendance, academic growth in reading, math, science, and we know graduation rates. But we know we can't do this alone. The highest quality programs are the ones with multiple partners. Around the state, we have a rich, diverse group of community organizations, libraries, parks, and local government agencies that are standing ready to support learning programs. And apparently our emergency services that are behind us now. The more people, places, and spaces we have to foster conditions where kids feel safe, supported, and healthy during the summer, the stronger our outcomes and the stronger our communities will be. On that note, I'd like to thank some of our partners again who were instrumental in getting this bill passed with relentless high expectations for Oregon scholars. I would like to thank Senator Salman, Senator Frederick, Representative Ruiz, Representative Neuron, and Representative McLean in particular. And with that, I'll turn it over to Senator Salman.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Janine Salman. I am the state senator for Senate District 15, and that is in Western Washington County, and I'm excited to be here in support of summer learning. As a mom of two educators, special education and elementary, and a Mima to two of the most beautiful grandchildren, and a former school board member and now a legislator, I know the critical importance of having a strong public education system for student success and Oregon's strong economic future. When students receive a more consistent and gap-free educational experience, they can thrive. A balanced calendar for all should be something that we should work towards in Oregon. This bill is designed to help students that most need it in the absence of a year-round school model. House Bill 2007 is a bill that is a reflection of the values that we share in Oregon, that we support students and are doing all that we can to further their learning, especially in the area of evidence-based literacy. We know that when students are strong readers, it leads to them being strong future leaders. The pace of this work for House Bill 2007 has been very fast, but we know that we're in a learning crisis. The numbers show that we have a lot of work ahead of us and to move students forward. This bill will work to improve learning performance using a variety of strategies, including evidence-based literacy, mathematics, science, language arts, and enrichment programs that are focused on students. We want to make sure to answer the call from our school districts, asking us for certainty and consistent funding, and that they can rely on this for planning. This bill answers that call to action. We will be looping back to learn about outcomes and continue our work towards shared accountability for student success. I want to give a thanks to all the partners who came together to bring this work forward. With summer learning, Oregon is making a significant investment in student success, creating pathways for continued engagement and educational advancement throughout the year. Thank you so much, and it is my incredible honor to introduce my fabulous co-chair, Representative Ricky Ruiz.
Can I hold these? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. First of all, can you all see me? Okay. Well, thank you, Co-Chair Salman, Director Williams, Governor Kotek, and the other speakers for to speak after me. Today is a deeply personal and proud moment, not just as a legislator, but as a father. I am honored to be here for the signing of summer learning, the summer learning bill, and even more to have my 3-year-old daughter with me to witness this milestone. When I first spoke about summer learning, I shared my story, the son of farm workers raised right here in the state of Oregon. My parents didn't have access to summer programs or academic opportunities for us when school was out. What they had and what was passed down was a belief in hard work, the value of education, and the hope that their children would have more opportunities than they did. This bill is a reflection of that hope, and it became possible because of the tireless work of so many. I want to thank every partner who rolled up their sleeves, every educator that spoke out, and especially Governor Kotek for her strong commitment to seeing this through, our Speaker, Julie Fahey, our Senate President, Rob Wagner, for making sure that this bill was going to get through the finish line, despite all the thousands of bills that we are working on right now. This was not done alone. It was a collective effort rooted in the belief that we can do better for our children. Our intention with this bill is long-term. We are laying a foundation that gives schools, families, and community organizations enough time to plan thoughtfully and intentionally. We're not just investing in one summer. We're building a consistent, reliable path forward that prioritizes literacy, academic enrichment, and the overall well-being of our children. As I stood here this morning holding my daughter's hand, I thought about the kind of Oregon we are shaping for her and for every child across our state. This is the future they deserve, and I'm grateful to be part of the team that is making this a reality. Thank you all very much. You want to stay here?
Hello, I'm Britney Sorenson. I'm a literacy coach in Bethel School District in Eugene, Oregon. Last summer, I taught in the Bethel Summer Reading Program, and I'm excited to continue that work as the building principal. Last year, we embarked on an ambitious summer learning plan that engaged teachers in powerful professional learning on the science of reading and provided students with intervention in foundational reading skills alongside rich and engaging language and vocabulary instruction. Students built their background knowledge through immersive units of study on birds of prey, oceans, and space through rich text and field trips where some students got to see the ocean for the very first time. Planning is already underway, and we're excited to continue to refine our program and maximize student learning. This year, we are exploring prehistoric, extraordinary, and mythical creatures. We set out to help shrink the summer learning gap and are happy to report that not only did we shrink the gap, we accelerated student learning and changed the trajectory for hundreds of our most vulnerable students. These results are visible in our classrooms through the skills and confidence in our readers. With that, I am thrilled to be here today with Sophia Vasquez, a student that I have had the privilege of working with over the last few years. She is one of the most hardworking, methodical, and determined young readers I have ever met. Her tenacious, unrelenting drive to create a literacy-rich life for herself is a reminder to me every day that literacy is a fundamental right, and that's why we do this work. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sophia Vasquez. I am a 4th grader at Meadowview School in Eugene, Oregon. I live at home with my mom and 2 sisters. Last summer, I was a student in Bethel's summer reading program. I remember asking my mom if I would ever be able to read or spell. It was hard. During the summer program, we read a ton of books. My favorite were about birds of prey. We also took trips to the Oregon Zoo and Newport Aquarium. I liked the aquarium because I got to touch the animals. I made new friends in the program too, even a best friend. When I went back to school in the fall, I was better at reading, and it started getting easier to improve. I get excited about picking out a new book, and this week I took a test, and I read over 100 words per minute. I've never done that before. Right now, my favorite book is a book Miss Sorenson got me called Twisted Tales. I think summer program made it possible for me to grow so much. Thank you to my teachers and the school administrators who make these programs possible.
Good job, good job.
Ooh. Well, I feel weird with having my back to people, so I'm going to do 2 things. I want to thank you, Governor Kotek. Thank you, Senator Salman. Thank you, Representative Ruiz. And thank you, Dr. Williams, and all of our legislators here for your leadership. I also want to thank all of the folks that work directly with our kids on the ground, and to all the advocates, including Sophia, for being a champion here today, and especially the Oregon Partners for Education Justice, who have championed out-of-school learning for many years. My name is Sto Rodriguez, and I'm the Deputy Director at Foundations for a Better Oregon, or FBO. And today, I'm honored to be sharing in this moment of celebration. For the first time, Oregon is making a long-term commitment to make summer learning a core piece of Oregon's public education system. At FBO, we advocate for summer and after-school learning because the ever-expanding research shows high-quality programs deliver exponential benefits for our children. Our partners in Oregon Philanthropy have been investing in this for decades, and our partners in education and in community know the power firsthand, and as do I, and so many of you. I came to this country as part of a seasonal migrant working family. I was an English language learner, and I went undiagnosed with dyslexia for most of my life.
So as you can imagine, traditional school was very challenging. I was ready to drop out in 8th grade, and I would have if not for Mrs. Rattari, an incredible art teacher who fought to keep me in school through creative means in and out of school. Mrs. Rattari partnered with a community-based organization serving Latinx students, and they together made the case to my parents so that I could stay in summer programming instead of laboring in the fields as I had been since I was 12. The enrichment opportunities they gave me made me feel capable and allowed me to discover my strengths. Painting soon turned into spoken word, that turned into competitive speech and debate, then into honors courses, and eventually a full-ride scholarship to higher education. I share my story because it reflects what the science of learning tells us. To reach our state's education goals, we need high-quality, out-of-school programs that offer a wide range of academic and enrichment opportunities so that every child can grow their confidence as learners and find joy in it, and find their path to success. And art was my path. So today, I want to recognize this milestone. To get here was very hard fought and is critical to providing the supports that our education system needs. FBO and the Oregon Partners for Education Justice look forward to continuing to walk this journey with state legislators, with the governor's team, with ODE, see y'all in the back, and together we can achieve the outcomes we need for our kids. To do this, let's keep building on the science of learning and the wisdom of educators and our community partners. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet, and thank you everyone for being here. One more round of applause for Sophia, who was amazing. Okay, now we're going to sign some bills. Everybody gather around. Let's do this.
Oh, I know.
I know, like, come on up, don't be shy. You all worked on this. It's a race.
Make sure so.
You've done the bridal show.
Yeah, I know. Get her in there.
Hey there.
Squeak behind you. Yeah.
Shorty's up front.
Get close. Get really close. It's a good day for us.
We're all getting real close.
Okay. All right. Hospital 2000. Woo! That's right, you can cheer. And then money. Okay, here we go. Everybody smile, whoop it up. Let's go. Everybody say summer! Summer! Fantastic. Thank you, everyone.
Director Williams, you gave an amazing speech. Oh my gosh.